So, hello everyone, welcome to KFCS and Sports Breakdown. So, finally, we are here, mid inning show. So, we have Rahul here. Rahul, how are you and how you are feeling now?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, Kunal. Well, the match is looking 50-50. I have to say, at the moment. I think this is still anybody's game. The wicket is not going to be easy to bat on, but at the same time, it's not a real bowling paradise either. So we still had to bowl very well to defend this total. It's not a winning total. It's something we can defend. We can defend if we should we bowl well, but it's not going to be easy for either side.
Yes, but what we have to say about that practice session, we have seen so many visuals, so many practice session that they are working for Shaheen Shah Afridi. So, again, Shaheen Shah Afridi comes and take both the important wickets, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli again. So, what you have to say about that?
Mm, to be frank, it's as we discussed yesterday before the match. It is just rust. To be frank, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli have not played cricket for over a month. So you can't expect them to suddenly come back and start getting back the flow right away. What you do in a practice session and all that is irrelevant. Okay, nobody will consider you in form if you are hitting the ball well in the nets or in practice sessions. All that is irrelevant. You have to come and show it on the field.
Yes, of course. But few questions that we have got finally answers. We are always talking about Ishan Kishan. Can Ishan Kishan able to make a good comeback in the middle order? So finally, Ishan Kishan shows, and I think this is a good time to test against such a quality pace attack. If we talk about Nazim Shah, Harish Rauf, and Shaheen Afridi in front of them, and spinners too, they are quality spinners like Shadab Khan. And finally, Ishan Kishan survives and shows some attacking cricket. We all know Hardik Pandya is that type of batsman. He can make runs, but now Ishan Kishan has give some statement that now back to back fourth 50 for Ishan Kishan, and Ishan Kishan proves his place for Team India now, that he can play anywhere, anytime when required.
To be frank, you can't just go by one or two innings and say, yeah, he can play here. Everyone can have one or two good innings and say, I can play at this spot. That doesn't mean that that should be their main place, or that they're an established middle order batsman yet. If Ishan Kishan plays like this the whole tournament, then maybe I'll say, okay, this guy has potential to play in the middle order. But going by one innings, you can't simply make that judgment, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but what about KL Rahul? Suppose after two matches, some KL Rahul is fit now. So will you able to put the Ishan Kishan out of the playing 11? Because this was very impressive innings, and that was type of innings that India needed finally.
It's going to be a very tough call for the Indian team to make, frankly speaking. But you have to. I think KL Rahul has more experience than Ishan Kishan, in my opinion. Also, you have to think about the World Cup. If you want KL Rahul to be prepared and be in a rhythm, you have to give him the chance to play. He has to play in these Asia Cup matches at some point. You have to put emotions aside. I understand it's an India versus Pakistan match, and obviously, if somebody who performs in this match will be remembered, even if they perform
Yes,
absolute, even if they perform terribly in all other games. If they perform against Pakistan, people remember it. But we have to put that emotion aside when it comes to team selection. At the end of the day, it's just another match, and this is a part of our Asia Cup preparation. It has to be treated that way.
yes, of course. But now I think this will be a very you can say this is very irritating that if Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli have some batting in West Indies series, might be this type of problem don't came at the time of India versus Pakistan battle, because it happens. Whether you are very quality player, you have 9,000 runs, you have more than 12,000 runs, but even when you are coming into the ground, you have to start from zero. So that's the thing we have seen. Even Virat Kohli was, I thought that Virat Kohli will be in good mood today. The boundary was very impressive. The strokes played by them, but what the bowling from Shaheen Shah Afridi. So, what you will say to Shaheen Shah Afridi, Rahul? We have seen Shaheen Shah Afridi not one time, two, three, four, five, six times that he is picking wickets for his team, his franchises. He wherever he plays all over the world, whenever the team needed wickets, Shaheen Shah Afridi is pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's been brilliant with the new ball, and as expected, he got Rohit Sharma out and Virat Kohli out both with the in-swinging ball.
Yes,
Uh, mm, as expected, I'm not surprised Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli failed. To be honest, I'm really not surprised by it at all. When you don't play for 1 month, you take vacation for 1 month, then this is what will happen. You can't mm, suddenly regain your form by playing one match after 1 month. It won't happen that way. We can only hope now that this is just a temporary failure. They'll come to form maybe against Nepal. Very important, that match against Nepal. At least against Nepal, they have to score some runs, get some runs under their belt, and get some confidence before we go to the Super 4.
definitely
That's
they
very
will score
important.
runs, and I told you, Rahul, in that match you will see the score of 300 plus, and see the how top three will firing. See today how Shubman Gill was looking rusty. Seriously, I think that now this is not a Shubman Gill that they have started in 2023. After IPL, I don't know what happens to Shubman Gill. After IPL, Shubman Gill have only 150 in T20s. Other than that, he was a little failure, back to back failures. He was not able to perform against West Indies. See, the West Indies type of bowling.
So, in my opinion, see, they have to really consider what if Ishan Kishan, sorry, Shubman Gill's slump continues. Shubman Gill was very good, if you recall earlier against Sri Lanka and New Zealand when we played the home series, both the home series in January. He was really good in both those series, and that those were in India, very important. So you can't discount those performances which happened in India. So now, but the Indian team, they need to consider Ishan Kishan for opening in a few matches, maybe in this Asia Cup. If Gill fails against Nepal, for example, if he's not even scoring against Nepal, you have to consider doing something. Bring Ishan Kishan to the as an opening batsman. He did very well as an opener in the West Indies series, and if him and Rohit Sharma can form a right-left opening combination, so they have to consider Ishan Kishan as an opener. After all, if you want Ishan Kishan at some point during the World Cup to come and open the batting, you have to give him some chances now. It's more important to do that in this Asia Cup than in the series against West Indies, because make a note, the teams that we are going to be playing in this Asia Cup, we're also going to be playing them in the World Cup. Pretty much half our matches are going to be against subcontinent teams in the World Cup. So
Yeah,
this Asia Cup is very important. This will show us whether we're ready or not for the World Cup.
yeah. Okay. So Rahul Iyer watching Bumrah batting like this, how you are satisfied? As you are thinking, I'm thinking that this is a proper batsman shot. The way he is playing, the way Jasprit Bumrah showing your intent. Remember that day that he was made a 35 runs to Stuart Broad. I remember that day, the way he was playing today.
Yeah, actually, Bumrah is batting a little bit better, but this is he's done what you can expect from a tail ender. He came, swung the bat around a little bit, and he got out. You can't expect more than that from a tail ender. If you ask, and this is what tail enders should do. They should be able to swing the bat around, get a few quick runs, and get out. You don't need Bumrah to bat for 10 overs and score a half century. If you ask Bumrah to do that, he won't. That won't happen. But he can. He should. Every tail ender, especially in the modern days, should be able to hang around and get 10 or 20 runs. They shouldn't be get have single digit average. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so last question. 267 runs Pakistan need to win. Do you think Pakistan can make it or India can defend it? What is your gut feeling?
Yeah, this is a tough one. My gut feeling is Pakistan might sneak through. I'll say that. I'll say they'll win it, not easily, but they might, just cross over the line a bit.
For me, Rahul, if I see the bowling attack
And
again,
I think, and now I'll also say this with the our bowling that for Pakistan, the three pacers took all the wickets. No wickets fell against spin. We did very well against spin. Actually, we didn't give them a single wicket, and we were scoring at a good run rate against the spinners. Mainly thanks to Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya, and the Pacers, they all took all the wickets. I think for India it might be close to the opposite. I'm not saying our Pacers will not take wickets. That we will take wickets with pace, but we will take more wickets with spin, I feel. And trouble Pakistan in the middle overs. I have a feeling that against our pace bowlers, especially with Bumrah. No disrespect to Bumrah and Siraj, they are capable of getting wickets with the new ball. Don't mistake me, but they're also bowling after a long time. So there could be rust over there as well, and their openers might capitalize on it. I think there's a good chance of that. We have to really put the choke on in the middle overs with spin. I think that's where we can really drag the game back. Even if Pakistan makes a very good start with the bat, I think middle overs is where we can drag it back and get ourselves into the game.
yeah, of course, and I'm hoping from Mohammad Siraj especially because I think more than Bumrah, Siraj is playing cricket continuously, and stats that Shardul Thakur is that maximum number of wickets after 2019 World Cup. His one and only bowler is your Shardul Thakur. You can say he is a type of partnership breaker, jodi breakers. So I think yes, Mohammad
That's
Siraj.
yeah, that's another thing I want to say. When I say pull it back in the middle overs, I don't necessarily mean Jadeja and Kuldeep will do the job. I think Shardul Thakur, he might surprise you. He's always done that. He doesn't look like a menacing bowler or wicket taking bowler, but he'll surprise you and get a couple of crucial wickets and keep India in the game. I hope the game will resume. First of all, I'm looking at my screen on the left side and I see it's raining. The covers are all on.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will see Pakistan bat. If we don't, then it's going to be, if Pakistan never comes to bat, it'll be very frustrating for the Indian bowling, because they really need some match practice too.
Yeah, I think if they will come within 15 minutes, then there will be no DL method. DL method will be applied maybe after 45 minutes or 1 hour. Then DL method will be applied. Might be 40 overs match whatsoever. But yes, hope so. India win it, and once again we have to say the great recovery from Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya. Excellent innings that we all are expected. And commentator said when Ishan Kishan was playing that he was said that it was like this Rishabh Pant is playing. So that was the statement also come. So it was that type of innings also. I was really impressed from Ishan Kishan. The way he
Yes,
batted today.
absolutely. Very, very good performance. I have to say, I'm sorry to say this, Indian viewers, but in spite of the decent total of 266, I have to say Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya were the only bright spots in this innings. Nobody else performed. Um, Sad story. Unfortunately, it's a decent score, but individual wise, only two batsmen have performed. They have to do better in the future.
Yes, of course. So let's hope when we come back and say that India finally win it and beat Pakistan. So hope that we can beat Pakistan. We have that type of bowling attack. Let's see, Rahul here, what will happen when
Yes,
we come back to
absolutely.
the show and we will discuss that what type of innings for
Yes,
bowlers today
absolutely.
especially. And I think main wickets will be Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam because both have very great stats against India.
Yeah,
They love
Fakar
to play.
Zaman really fucked us in the
Yes.
final.
So let's see what will happen. So we will back again and let's hope for a win for Team India. Till then, guys, thank you very much, and I hope you will like the mid-session show also. So, a few more things we will implement day by day. So, this was the first mid-inning show in KFCS. So, I hope you will comment and give your views regarding this also. So, we will come back after match and we will talk about tomorrow match also. That was also great match because there will be a decider of Group B tomorrow, Bangladesh versus Afghanistan. We will definitely talk after the match ends. Okay,
Absolutely.
so one of the fan from Sri Lanka is coming. Your prediction for this match, bro? I think 60% India, 40% Pakistan. 60-40 again in terms of India.
Okay.
I hope
I'm being safe. I'm going to say 50-50.
50-50. Okay. Yeah. So what is your prediction, bro? You can say.
Oh, my prediction, you're asking.
No, no. I'm is asking your comment. Srivardhane Kamar Puraratne. Yeah.
Okay,
Srivardhane.
so
He's a Sri
yeah, my
Lankan fan.
prediction. Okay, Sri Lankan fan. Oh, he's asked predictions.
He's asking ours. We can ask him also. Yeah, no issue. You can tell me in the comments. 50-50. Okay. So he is with you. 50-50.
Yeah,
Safe.
50-50. Yeah,
Okay.
very safe. It's a safe prediction. It's hard to give anyone the upper hand with this kind of a score,
Okay, guys. So, okay, Srivardhani, just
right?
come within 3 hours after 11 or 11:30. We will be back and do a preview of today, and I hope that India should win it. Okay, another comment. Yes, Babar Azam is a key wicket. Of course, we all know Babar Azam is a key wicket, and Fakhar Zaman especially because we all know the one and only name Fakhar Zaman, who made a century in Champions Trophy and India lost.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking one.
Yeah,
But
so that
hopefully,
name is
yeah,
remembered.
hopefully, well, that we're going to see that same matchup when this innings gets underway. Bumrah against Fakhar Zaman. Hopefully, Bumrah keeps his foot behind the line, doesn't bowl a no ball.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. We will back again
Thank
in
you.
our post match. So thank you very much. Goodbye and see you after the match.
See
Thanks.
you. Okay.